Sylar produced something from his pocket, and his mount immediately stopped drinking to nose at his hand. The animal munched, and afterwards it made a snuffly sound and bumped its nose against Sylar's hat, nearly knocking the thing off. Sylar patted its neck in return, a gesture that was somehow both brusque and tender, as if he were mildly embarrassed by the animal's show of affection, but secretly pleased by it anyway. This is a good man. The thought came without warning, as loud and as clear as if someone had spoken it aloud. I went over the words more intentionally for a second and a third time, letting them roll around in my head. This is a good man. In that held breath moment, watching my husband-to-be in silence from my unseen place, I decided it was true. Mama always told me that what people did when they thought no one was watching told you who they really were. Sylar may not have bothered with the formality of wearing a shirt to meet his future bride, but the big man took care of his animals, and that said a hell of a lot more than fancy formal clothing ever could. It was probably a damn good thing I thought so, because the very next moment, Sylar disposed of the few garments of clothing he was wearing. My hand shot up to cover my mouth, my eyes widening as, without warning, Sylar kicked away his boots and shucked off his trousers, tossing them all in a heap beside him and placing his hat on top. Okay, Cherry, time to go. I'd already spied on his quiet moment with the horse. It was well past the point of decency to continue to peep on him now, when he was bare fucking naked beneath the bright alien sun. I may have decided my groom was a good man, but I guessed I just wasn't a decent woman. Because when Sylar used his tail to turn on the hose once more and hold it over his head like a shower's spray, I could not tear my eyes away. Sparkling beads and rivulets of water rolled downward from his head to his body, and I gaped at the result. It was as if every drop of water was actually vivid paint, because by dousing himself in the stuff he changed color before my very eyes. He stood gleaming and wet, no longer a male with reddish-brown hair and reddish-brown hide to match the reddish-brown dust, but a figure of startlingly saturated color. With his tail holding the hose in place overhead, both his hands went to work, scrubbing and swiping at his limbs as the dust was rinsed off of him like blood. His muscles tensed and lurched beneath smooth hide, newly revealed to be a rich yellow-gold color. His hair's transformation was even more shocking, the dull grime rinsing away to slowly reveal bright blue strands that were highlighted turquoise where the sun hit just right.